Grammar classes. Today we are going to deal with the kinds of adjectives. Let us see what are adjectives in detail. An adjective describes or modifies nouns and pronouns in a sentence. It normally indicates quality, size, shape, duration, feelings, contents, and more about a noun or pronoun. Examples we have a young man, a round table, a beautiful flower, an unhappy person. Now let us see the types of adjectives. Adjectives of quality or descriptive adjectives, adjective of quantity, adjectives of number, adjectives of demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, emphasizing adjectives, exclamatory adjectives, proper adjectives, possessive adjectives, relative adjectives, and participle adjectives. Now let us see the first one, adjectives of quality. It is also called descriptive adjective. Adjective of quality is a word which describes nouns and pronouns. Most of the adjectives belong to this type. These adjectives provide information and attribute to the nouns and pronouns they modify or describe. Adjective of quality is also called descriptive adjectives. Let us also remember participles are also included in this type of adjective when they modify a noun. What we will be dealing it differently under another heading. Example, I have a fast car. The word fast is describing an attribute of the car. I am hungry. The word hungry is providing information about the subject. The hungry cats are crying. Another example, I saw a flying eagle. Here, a word hungry and flying, they are adjectives. Next division is quantitative adjectives. A quantitative adjective provides information about the quantity of the nouns and pronouns. This type belongs to the question category of how much and how many. Examples, only a few students were willing to go for the picnic. Here the word a few. Many birds migrate from one place to another depending upon weather conditions. Sadly, all of the trees were cut down. Here the word all. Some teachers accompanied the students to the visit to the ice cream factory. I give half of my lunch in charity to the homeless on a daily basis. The entire world is afraid of the outbreak of a deadly virus. There wasn't enough room in the suitcase to adjust more clothes. Let me check if there is any rice left for dinner. It is much better to stay at home rather than wasting time wasting time outside. More fruits and vegetables should be eaten instead of junk to maintain good health. So all the marked words are adjectives of quantity here. Now we have the adjectives of number. Adjectives of number are the adjectives that are used to depict either the number of nouns or their position are placed in a certain order. Look at here. There are three types of adjectives of number. They are definite, indefinite, and distributive numeral adjectives. Definite numeral adjectives. Number one. Definite numeral adjectives are used to denote exact number or position of the subject in the sentence. Both cardinals and ordinals number come under it, such as 1, first, 2, second, 4, third, 3, 7, 85, 1/3, double, triple two, fifths, half, 7, etc. For example, let us see that in a sentence. No, there are 9 persons in a group. He is forced to join sports in the class. Words 9 and force are numeral adjectives. That is also definite numeral adjectives. Now, indefinite numeral adjectives are following. Indefinite numeral adjectives are used to specify numerous adjectives, numerous subjects. However, they do not give any specific count value. They only provide information about the amount of noun, but do not tell the exact amount of noun in the sentence, such as all, no, many, few, some, any, certain, several, etc. For example, there are many patients standing at the door of hospital. She has bought all the mangoes of seller. Here these two words, many and all, they are indefinite numeral adjectives. We can also make other examples, sure. They are also used as adjectives of quantity. But the difference is that indefinite numeral adjectives are used followed by the countable nouns, whereas adjectives of quantity are used followed by the singular uncountable noun. Now the third one is distributive numeral adjectives. Distributive numeral adjectives are similar to distributive adjectives and used to indicate nouns as individual in the whole amount, such as neither, another, every, each, etc. They are, for example, in the entrance exam, each of the students get a separate set of questions. Every poor needs job. Each student must take bath. Every Indian must perform their duty. Every word of this paragraph is false. Generally, it is followed by the singular noun and singular verb, such as neither, answer is correct. However, in case of each of, every one of, either of, and neither of, we use plural noun and singular verb in the sentence. Either of the given questions is appropriate. Now the difference between adjectives of quality and adjectives of number. So already we have mentioned about it. Now just going to have some more points so that you may not confuse with the adjectives of quantity and adjectives of number. By name, it seems that both are similar, however, both have many differences. Both indicate the amount of noun in the sentence, however, the differences are like 1. Adjectives of quantity show the approximate quantity of noun, whereas adjectives of number express the exact number of the noun in sentence. Second, adjectives of number indicate the number of noun, its position and place in a certain order in the sentence. 3. Adjectives of number is used with countable nouns, whereas Adjectives of quantity is used with uncountable nouns. 4. Adjectives of number is classified into three types: definite numeral adjectives, indefinite numeral adjectives, and distributive numeral adjectives. Whereas adjectives of quantity is identical to the indefinite numeral adjectives, however differing in their usage. Now the next division of adjectives, that is demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives is a word that is used to indicate a noun or a pronoun in a given sentence. It would be really helpful in checking when you wish to make it clear which person or thing you would be describing and whether it is near or far or singular or plural. While you are identifying any demonstrative adjectives, the reader will get to know or want to talk about the words. The set of common demonstrative adjectives are like this, that, these, those, such. Let us see some examples now, and also how it is used. This is used for a person or thing that is nearby or current. This day could not get any better. That is used for a person or thing that is farther away, not near. Example: that house across the street is so adorable. These is used for more than one thing that is nearby. Example: these shoes fit me very well. Then those, used for more than one thing that is farther away. Example: those boots are too expensive. The demonstrative adjective in any given sentence comes just before a noun or pronoun, and it will tell you which one would be specific in the modifying of the noun. Now the next division is interrogative adjectives. A word that modifies a noun by asking a question is called interrogative adjectives. Examples: whose book was that? Which pen do you like more? What books are you buying today? Which team scored the higher in the last match? Which player did get a 50 extra yesterday? What recipe did you choose to make this dish? Which song is Lalita listening to? What product did you order from there? Which topics are more important for the discussion? Whose pants did you wear? Whose phone did you use when you talked to me? Now here we are going to end the first part of the adjectives. So you may have to continue with the other part of adjectives next week to conclude this section of kinds of adjectives. Thank you very much.